Will and his friends finally arrived at the first floor of the tower, the colorless garden. After learning about the garden's purpose, they wasted no time and headed to the ceremony hall for the blooming festival. This tradition grants blessings of color to individuals scouted by factions during their academy days. Their colorless uniforms changed to reflect the faction that chose them. However, a problem arose. While most received their colors, a few, including Will and Julius, remained colorless. The chosen ones joined their factions, leaving the colorless behind. They were then informed that if no faction chose them, they could be trapped on the first floor of the tower forever. Without delay, they moved on to the main event of the blooming festival, proving their worth by battling monsters. But the surprises didn't stop there. The monsters were Zoctonia, creatures with shields that repelled low-tier spells. Julius acted swiftly, using high-tier ice illusion magic, impressing many but not Elfie, who still refused to let him join her faction. Meanwhile, Will observed the monsters carefully before launching a swift, powerful attack that split one in half. His ability to anticipate his enemy's movements left everyone in awe. As Julius fought other monsters, a stray ice attack flew toward the spectators, but Will intercepted it. His sword now is enchanted with ice magic. In one powerful move, he defeated all the monsters on stage. The factions were stunned and began competing for Will's allegiance. In this world, receiving multiple blessings allows one to choose their faction. Just as Will was about to make his choice, Kreutz, the upper college head, intervened. He argued that Will's fighting style wasn't magic, but mere brute force, unworthy of the elite magic users of the tower. To prove his point, Kreutz summoned Christo Wreath, a magical creature immune to physical attacks, but vulnerable to even the smallest amount of magic. Will tried to find and strike its core, but even that was gelatinous and immune to his attacks. The creature's electric discharges made things worse. When others tried to help, Kreutz stopped them. Despite Will's relentless effort, Kreutz ended the trial, deeming him unworthy and declaring him fit only as a lab rat. Elfie was outraged, but before she could intervene, the leader of the Thunder faction proposed postponing the decision until the next blooming festival, giving Will another chance to prove himself. The Supreme Wands agreed. Unfazed, Will resolved to grow stronger, unaware that the Thunder faction was planning something that could shape his destiny. During the week of preparation, Julius supported Will by encouraging him to maintain his magic sword longer. Caridwen, the Iron Witch, helped Will unlock his hidden magic by delving into his past. As the next blooming festival approached, Will grew stronger and more confident. On the day of the festival, Will and Julius arrived just in time. Julius was immediately chosen by the Ice faction, leaving Will to face the test alone. This time, facing Christo Wreath, Will accessed his memories and emotions, allowing him to use magic effortlessly. He defeated every monster on stage with ease. Kreutz was in disbelief and desperately tried to discredit Will, demanding further tests and research. But Zeo, the supreme wand of the Lightning faction, challenged Will to survive a single, devastating attack. Elfie screamed for Will to run, but to everyone's shock, he absorbed the spell and turned it into his weapon. Delighted, Zeo declared that Will was destined for greatness and didn't belong on the lower floors. Kreutz protested, but Zeo's authority as a supreme wand silenced him. Elfie immediately embraced Will, revealing she'd been waiting for him for a long time. But Zeo interrupted, claiming Will for the Lightning faction, sparking a clash between two supreme wands. The stage was set for a showdown of power and influence. Like and subscribe for more Wistoria, Sword and Wand content here on Rapid Manga.